this a little differently. First off, you can tell that we are no longer uploading onto YouTube. This just makes it easier so that everybody can find the links and things like that and get to the videos for the blogs a lot easier. Unfortunately, we can't still upload the actual blogs, but you know, you can always still reference them and alongside the videos as well. So what we're going to be doing today is Ceromancy, which is reading the actual flame. I already have it set up so that we can do this particular kind of divination. It's actually really cool and really interesting. I definitely don't see many people doing anything in regards to this. Maybe they just don't know about it, or they haven't tried it themselves, or they don't feel that it's, you know, easily done for public, which I could understand that one for sure. Basically what this is we're going to talk about how to read a flame, how to check for things as far as how it's burned, if there's anything coming in to stop it and all that other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one up here up front. Okay, so you can see here how it started at first a very small flame. If it continues to be like that instead of growing like it is now, then that means that there's something stopping it from being. It's either going to take a lot of energy in order to get to this point, or it's not going to work well enough. Like, you need to do another kind of spell first before continuing this one. Around like that, that usually indicates that a spirit is near, or listening to the request of the actual candle. Or it does get long, like, you know, like that, or is burning crazy or whatever, then that's when it's really using up all the possible energy that it needs to really work this, and it's going to burn down really quickly, and it should work very fast as well. So you would be seeing results rather soon as opposed to it taking its time. The other thing that you might notice is the flame will start leaning a particular direction. Also mean that it's being influenced into a particular, I guess, element, or honestly don't remember how to spell the candle in order to do the yes or no anymore. I want to say that you're going to have to carve into it the intention and all that, of course, and really be able to concentrate on the actual question. I want to say like it moves a particular way, or it jumps for yes and no, and things. See it put out white smoke, that means it's working good, it's cleansing you. If it's doing black smoke, however, then that means that there's a lot of negative energy, and again, you probably didn't do the right spell. You should probably, if you have two candles, for instance, like this one here, where they're just like this, one whole flame like that, then that means that the energies are working well together to see positive outcome. Now, if you only have one candle and you end up seeing some random flame like over, that indicates that there are other forces outside of the spell who are most likely working against you. If your flame randomly extinguishes, like it just goes out in the middle of the spell, that means that someone's trying to stop it from working. You can try to relight it. If it does not relight, then that means that you are using the wrong spell. You need to do something else, or something is working against you to stop you from doing that spell, in which case you still need to do something else before continuing on. If your candle goes out at the very end, where it's not completely burned down to the bottom, that can indicate that the work just wasn't going to be completed anyway, or something got in the way so that it wasn't going to completely finish. You know, there's some kind of blockage and things like that. Of course, that ties into the actual wax reading and such. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into this really cool divination form. For this one, you're going to need 3 different candles. What you're going to do is you're going to have one up front. They're going to form a triangle. They're going to have one up front, and you're going to have 2 in the back. And what you're going to try to do is you're going to focus on the one right here, and then you're going to move your sight behind it. You're going to hold a question in your mind, and you're going to stare behind them. And you can say it out loud if you want. If any of the candle flames were to go up, as opposed to like one went down, that could indicate a yes. If a couple of them were to go to the side, it would also indicate a particular answer. And you can read up more about this in our blog as to really how to use this. It's just a different kind of form of yes or no. And it's really, you don't see this as far as modern day paganism. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to comment here on the video. You can message us on our Instagram, or you can comment on our blog. I am more than happy to answer and help you guys out at any given time. So I hope you guys found this helpful. And, come back and see us. Bye, guys.